Hello, my name is Resti Putri with student number 1220112338080. As we have learned and gained knowledge about feminism, let's apply it to the real world. Today, I'm going to discuss the woman's portrayal in Thousand Cranes, a novel by Japanese Nobel-winning writer Yasunari Kawabata. Thousand Cranes or Senbazuru is a novel written by a Japanese author, Yasunari Kawabata, and first published in 1952. The story is set in Japan after World War II and focused on the journey of desire, grief, and shame of an orphan young man named Kikuchi. A key theme in this novel is fate, legacy, and inheritance, as all the main characters are caught in an attempt to reclaim the past and regain what they have lost. I first read this novel in middle school, when my enthusiasm for reading novels is in full swing and pushed me to explore various genres. The cover of the Indonesian version novel shows paper cranes and human-bodied tree figure doing a tea ceremony intrigued me, my younger self into reading it. Now, upon rereading the novel now that I'm older, Yasunari Kawabata's mesmerizing work in Thousand Cranes gave an insight into how men at the time see women. In the novel, women are described as two-dimensional beings who only function as objects of romance, sexual imagination, and exploration of male masculinity. They are portrayed as weak, powerless, and cunning characters, or cunning characters. Cowbattles include openness and straightforwardness in women's character trait here, but it is written in misogynistic and demeaning light. In Thousand Cranes, there are two women which affects a large portion of the story. That is Chikako and Mrs. Ota. In the novel, they are tightly related to not to the main character Kikuchi, but to his father as his mistresses. These two women is aware and acknowledge that they are needed and submit to males' love, lust, and attention. They, com- they confirm subjugation and did not resist nor challenge the system, but they still suffer from discrimination. Chikako is the first mistress of Kikuchi's father. She is aware that she is just being toyed. She is tossed aside after Kikuchi's father found her physical flaw, that is, an ugly birthmark on her left breast, which make her unfeminine and gross. But Chikako stayed close and loyal to him because at least Kikuchi's father, has once seen, accept, accept and treat her like a woman. Chikako received a discrimination that destroyed her image and value just because she is physically imperfect, not like she doesn't have a flaw or have ethereal beauty. Now, the second, Mrs. Ota, is the second mistress of Kikuchi's father. She is written as a soft and weak woman who always cried and feels guilty. After the death of Kikuji's parents, she then started a relationship with Kikuji. Um, she was using him as a rebound for being unable to contain her love and longing for her lover, Kikuji's father. In this novel, the sexual relationship between Kikuchi and Mrs. Ota is used as a medium for Kikuchi to explore his sexual viewpoint. So these two women are depicted only as an object of desire, and the men have more control and power to be pardoned even if they are participating in the forbidden fair, and that is not fair, not at all. Now, I believe I found a similar way of thinking in some of the works of Japanese male writers who released their works above the year 2000, like Haruki Murakami. And Thousand Cranes is one of the proof that the depiction of patriarchal cultural heritage is so thick and deep-rooted, and it is inherited to the society, I believe, until now. I was left aghast and wondering if this is how men look and thinks about women. Is it always their true desire to subjugate women, to assert their dominance and flaunting their masculinity? Well, I just hope that even if this is what men think about and this is their way of seeing women as an object lesser than human, there is always room for growth that uh, lead to fairness and equality for both genders. Now, here are some references that I used for my presentation. Thank you for your attention. Feel free to type your question in the comment below or on Headpad e-learning. Thank you very much.